Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I am about to discuss one of the method to solve partial differential equation, that is the method of separation of variables. This is again an important topic for the examination point of view. There is no specific formula to solve this equation. The name itself suggests here that it is about separating of variables. Let us understand this by solving one example. The question asked is, solve the equation ux equal to 2ut plus u, given that u of x0 is equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x. Now here our function is u and ux denotes differentiation of u with respect to x and ut denotes differentiation of u with respect to t. So by this we can understand that u is a function of x and t. U is a function of x and t. So we will start our solution by the same. We will consider here u of xt as a function which is equal to capital X, capital T, small t. As we know that u is a function of x and t here. We can also rewrite it as u of xt equal to capital X, capital T for our convenience. Now what we need here is, from the question we need here is, we have to differentiate u with respect to x and differentiate u with respect to t. This is our next step. So we will differentiate the equation above with respect to x. We get ux equal to x dash t. Now we will differentiate that equation with respect to t. So we get here ut equal to x t dash. Now what we will do is, we will substitute these values in our given equation. That is, we will put the value of ux, ut and u. So we get here as x dash t equal to 2xt dash plus xt. Now what will be our next step is, we will separate the variables. That is, we will keep x terms one side and t terms to the other side. So keeping the same terms aside, we have to do is, we will take x common out here. Now in the next step, we separate the variables. This x will go to the denominator of x dash and this t will go to the denominator of 2t dash plus t. Likewise, we have separated the terms and now we will compare it with to some constant, say k. While separating, we have to remember that x dash and t dash terms will never go to the denominator because those are the differentials, so it will not go to the denominator side. Now we will have two cases. First we will compare x term with k and then t terms with k. Case 1, x dash upon x equal to k. Now what is x dash? X dash is dx upon dx, d of capital X upon d of small x, which is equal to k. Now this dx will go towards k, so the equation will be 1 upon x dx is equal to k dx. Now we can easily integrate it. So integration of 1 upon x is log x, integration of k will be kx. We will take some constant log c1. For our convenience, we are taking here log c1. We can also take simply c1. Now we will take log c1 to the other side. We get log x minus log c1 equal to kx. By logarithmic rule, we have log a minus log b is equal to log a upon b. So we get here log x upon c1 is equal to kx. So by again simple logarithmic and exponential basics, we can write it as x upon c1 is equal to e raised to kx. Now we get the value of x, it as x equal to c1 e raised to kx. Now similarly, we will find the value of capital T. Let us take case 2. We compared this t term with k. Now we will separate the denominator. We get 2t dash upon t plus t upon t equal to k, which again implies this t will get cancelled. We get 2t dash upon t plus 1 equal to k. Taking 1 to the other side, we have 2t dash upon t equal to k minus 1. Now we get t dash upon t is equal to k minus 1 upon 2. Now again, what is t dash? T dash is dt upon dt, which is equal to k minus 1 upon 2. Now taking dt to the other side, we get 1 upon t dt equal to k minus 1 upon 2 dt. Now again we can easily integrate this equation. Integration of 1 upon t is log t. So we will get here log t. Next integration will be k minus 1 upon 2 into small t, because it is with respect to small dt, and we take some constant log c2. Now taking log c2 to the other side, we get log t minus log c2 is equal to k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Again by the basic logarithmic rule, we have log a minus log b is equal to log a upon b. So here we have log t upon c2 is equal to k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Now we want the value of t, so we take the exponential power. We get t upon c2 is equal to e raised to k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Taking c2 to the other side, we get the value of t as c2 into e raised to k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Now substituting the value of x and t in equation 1, we get u of xt is equal to c1 e raised to kx into c2 e raised to k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Taking constant to the other side together, and by the exponential rule, we can write it as e raised to kx plus k minus 1 upon 2 into t. Now if we are not given the initial condition, but since we have been given our initial condition as u of x0 is equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x. Whenever we are given this type of initial condition, at that time we have to find the value of constant. In equation 2, our constants are c1, c2 and k. Using this initial condition and equation 2, we'll find the values of this constant. According to initial condition, we are given u of x 0. That is, we have to put 0 in place of t in equation 2. Again I repeat, we'll put t equal to 0 in equation 2. So we get here u of x 0 is equal to c1 c2 e raised to kx. Now it is given that u of x 0 is equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x. Now we will compare both the sides. First we compare the constant and then we will compare the exponential powers. Comparing the constants, we get c1 c2 equal to 4. Okay, by comparing the constant we get c1 c2 equal to 4. Now we will compare the exponential power. We get minus 3x equal to kx. So we get here k is equal to minus 3. Now we will substitute these values in the obtained solution, that is equation 2. We get here u of xt equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x plus minus 3 minus 1 upon 2 into t. We substituted the value of c1 c2 and k over here. On simplifying, we get u of xt is equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x minus 2t, which is our required solution. In this way we can solve many